There you go.
You get ripped. Now with diet, I know people want to know about eating. I ate 3 things when I was bodybuilding. 3 things and nothing else. Veggie, fruit, and meat. That's all I ate.
No potatoes, no rice, none of that.
Nope, none of that. None of that. Because 50% of the human diet, just for an ordinary person, 50% should be fruit and veggies. You get carbohydrates in everything you eat.
True.
Now, I would have a junk food day,
Sure.
you know, once a week. But my primary diet, like I would get up in the morning, and me and Alvin Puskett, we'd get the egg, a dozen, and we throw away the yolk, and we just eat the boiled eggs. And then we eat an apple. And then we go to the gym, and then we pump out a little bit. And then for lunch, we just get the cans of tuna fish. Straight out of the can, right after the workout, tuna fish. For lunch, I've had me a nice big salad with everything in it, and maybe a steak or some chicken. For dinner, I pretty much had the same thing, some green beans. It was always green. Once in a while, I would have rice, and I would make something that got rice in it.
Sure.
Like the seafood thing. I take a bunch of seafood and mix it in rice. But rice, I'd say, was probably the only carbs that I ate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, about the only carbohydrate that I eat. Once in a while, I have a baked potato, but I wouldn't eat mac and cheese. I wouldn't eat no pasta. I eat no bread. Bread was off the freaking gone. Because I know what bread is. It's a filling. You take some bread. The 2 worst things you can put in your body is white bread and white sugar. They have no nutrition value whatsoever. And what bread do, you put it in a glass like this, it expands. See, in the older days, people used to eat bread because they didn't have a lot of food.
Right.
So you eat the bread, you feel full. You sit down and eat a salad and a steak and watch it. An hour later, you're hungry.
Yeah.
But you eat the bread with it, you ain't hungry.
Right. You know, it's
the body can only use 32 grams of protein at a time. So most bodybuilders, they would eat like every 4 hours.
Right.
They would eat more protein. Yeah. Instead of eating 3 large meals, they would eat 3
smaller.
Small
Yeah.
meals. Well, not small, but
Yeah.
Because what happens when you fill up your belly, it stretches the stomach lining.
Right.
And that's why you see a lot of them guys, even though they ripped, they got that, you know, because they had stretch their stomach lining.
That bubble gut.
What you born with, what you're going to die with. You hear people say, "Oh, I need to lose some body fat." You can't lose body fat. That's impossible. You reduce body fat. The fat cells always going to be there. The same fat cells you're born with, you're going to die with.
Sure.
The same muscle cells you're born with, you're going to die with. So what you do, you expand the muscle cell and reduce the fat cell. So that's why guys used to make sure what they put in their body, they burn it up. Because what the body don't burn, it stores as body fat. The body stores it. It can't use it, so it stores it. Even protein. If it can't use, you take like 50 or 60 grams of protein, the body can only use 32. What do you think happened with the rest of that protein?
Stored.
If you don't burn it up, it gets stored.
Yep.
That's why you see a lot of guys that got big, but they don't have that, they're not ripped.
Right.
They don't have that definition.
Yep.
You know, even with Arnold Schwarzenegger, you remember how ripped he was?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but see, we didn't have fast food. Like we ate a lot of hamburger. But he used to go to the butcher and buy a steak and get the butcher to grind it up for him. You know?
Yep.
To get the butcher to grind up the steak
A
for him.
ground steak,
Real hamburger meat.
Yep.
If you eat real hamburger meat, you ain't going to gain no weight. You eat McDonald's, you're going to gain weight.
Right. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
But it got other stuff. It got a lot of sodium and other stuff in it that real hamburger meat did not have in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's awesome stuff. And actually, I was going to ask you about the diet aspect. So are you eating 4 meals a day, 5 meals a day when you're training for Mr. USA? What did that actually look like as far as mealtime?
about 5 or 6 meals.
5
a
or
day.
6 meals a day.
You know, it's the protein. And all you stick with fruit. See, I usually eat more fruit in the morning because that's my carb.
Sure.
You know, I used to get a bowl, you know. I would cut up cantaloupe, bananas, put some strawberries in there, you know, different type of fruit. Just a big old fruit bowl. And just, you know, put it away, you know.
Yeah.
And that was my diet, just a big bowl of mixed fruit. And then sometimes I would have me like a nice steak, you know, with some poached eggs. I just like to poach my eggs, you know.
Sure.
That way you don't get that grease.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get that grease. I wouldn't eat fried food. But if I did eat like fried chicken, I would have just a salad with it. See, you can have like fried chicken, but you got to remember all your carbs is in that bread.
Yeah, don't be getting mashed potatoes on the side, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't get the mashed potatoes. Don't get the coleslaw. You know, have a salad with a little vinegar oil dressing.
Yep.
Believe it or not, a good way of eating a salad, just take some lamb juice and squirt it over top and make a real good salad. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Just
That's what I do.
lamb juice.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, but you don't need
No
nothing.
dressing.
You have yourself a nice big juicy steak, a nice big, you know, chicken to go with it. But I had to eat fried food, but if I eat anything fried, like any fried meat, I have a green veggie to go with it. But like I said, no macaroni and cheese. I wouldn't even eat mac and cheese, and I eat it now. You know, I'm not in competition.
Right.
You know. And then I eat all that stuff now. But now they found out that the more muscles a guy got, the better they can perform. In my day, like you said, most of the guys was out of shape, but that was just that old superstition that if you lift weights, you get muscle bag, going to slow down this. You know, as you and I know now, is not true. You got